And as you're going to go out there on that journey today, there'll be times when that Auburn is going to look way, way far away. But I know that all of you have it within you to not only complete that journey, but to bring all of us into your journey as well. Remember that all of us, we care about you. We know that you've struggled, you've trained, you've wondered, and now this is the moment.
I guess it's just mainly like the history and the lore of it, the mystique. I mean, that's the thing that everybody wants to get to, like it's on your bucket list. So I try and be a part of it. Yeah. Hear people talk about it. They have like a really like this huge, amazing, like all these stories. They have the passion like behind it, just to be part of it. Well, fear, I guess a fear somehow I am not able to finish. And I know I can do it, but I just got to make sure I don't, like, there's going to be moments where there'll be lapse of judgment. And hopefully none of those will like take me out, like, cause it could be anything. It could be just a little wrong step and then you do something. I don't know. I just don't know if I sprained my raincoat real bad, maybe. I like to think part of that is under my control, and I'll just try to be more present and be more focused. By doing the training run weekend, it's the one day, has scared me enough that, and also thinking back, just being conservative, I don't think I would, blow my wad too early. I don't think so. I don't think I'm worried about that. The goal is just to finish. That's all I care about. Fortunately, I haven't really had any like dark spots in any of my races. I haven't done that many. You sign up to do this. This is what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people now. My family knows. So I don't want to show up and say, "Oh yeah, I didn't finish." I mean, nobody would care.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I would be letting them down. So, I also want to, be able to tell my kids, I did this.
Hey everyone, my name is Patrick Durante, and for this year's Western States, I had the unique dual role of being Dave's coach and pacer. And if you've been following the channel, you know that I've been running ultras and 100-mile races for several years, and recently been coaching runners as well. So in this video, I'm going to cover the high-level training principles I use to coach Dave for the Western States Endurance Run. And we'll talk about what we got right, and just as importantly, a few things we definitely got wrong. This isn't a magic recipe for success, but it's an honest look at what it takes to tackle this beast of a race.
Go to courses. No courses?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now for Western States, Dave had a specific plan. He didn't need a dedicated crew. Hopping from aid station to aid station, he decided to lean on the legendary support of the race itself. The Western States aid stations are amazing. I heard one person say that they felt like they wasted their time crewing someone because they got everything they needed right from the volunteers. That just shows you how incredibly organized this race is. So Dave's plan was to have me jump in as his pacer at Forest Hill at mile 62, and then take him all the way to the finish. And my job was to bring my, delightful personality and a whole bunch of coaching strategy to get him through the night. This also meant I got to rest up during the day before the 38-mile shift began. So first, a little background on Dave. He's not new to endurance, but he comes from a triathlon background. He has a half Ironman under his belt, and in recent years, he transitioned to ultras.
Well, he looks happy.
You look good!
It's really good.
Multiple 100K finishes. He was using the Sean O'Brien 100K as his qualifier. And I think he had 3 or 4 of them, which got him. He has 2 100-mile finishes. He had the Halloween 100 and a 24-hour looped event.
Oldest runner is right ahead. He just crossed over.
He's also been strength training for most of his career, and so he's not afraid of the weights. His aerobic conditioning phase was actually short, so we were able to get him into consistent race-specific training very quickly. And on top of all that, he's a swim coach for his kids. So, all right, so let's talk about the training plan. So after Dave signed up for coaching, we had a video call every 3 weeks to track progress and plan the next block. My job was to monitor his workouts, sleep, HRV, make sure we were building fitness without overtraining. Each block became more and more specific to the unique demands of Western States. So first up, the heat. Western States is famous for its canyons, which can feel like a furnace. We had to prepare for the heat stress, and other systems like your cardiovascular system won't be as stressed by other factors. So wasn't able to get to a sauna regularly, so he got creative and actually suggested a hot tub. So once we both looked into this, this was actually a great tool for him to use that was actually pretty affordable.
Got this on Amazon for just under $400.
He would do his runs and some of them in the heat of the day and then follow them up with a soak in the sauna to push the heat adaptation. He even asked me if it was better than a sauna, and my answer was honestly the best tool is the one you actually will use consistently. So the hot tub worked for his schedule, and so this was honestly the perfect tool for him. Next is elevation gain or vert. You can't fake your way through the climbs and descents at Western States, so we made sure that almost all of his runs had some form of climbing. For peak weeks, I think we targeted around 10,000 feet of vertical gain with back-to-back long runs to simulate tired legs. His total training time maxed out at about 9 hours a week. It wasn't about massive volume, it was about specific volume. We focus on matching the feet per mile ratio of Western States and running on similar rocky technical terrain. And we also had him run a local 50K as a dress rehearsal to dial in his nutrition and his gear on similar terrain. And one of the most critical things he did was attend one of the Western States endurance run training runs. And I know this isn't for most people and won't have access to this, but it really showed him just what the course was going to be like, and it showed him how difficult it was going to be. They are open to the public on a first come, first served basis. Dave got in after being selected from the waitlist and learned a crucial piece of information, like just how brutal and technical the canyons. So that experience directly shaped his race day strategy. The race starts at high altitude. Luckily, from past trips to Tahoe, Dave knew that altitude didn't really play a factor, so we weren't too concerned about it.
To me, I just want to be part of what he's doing. Like, I don't get to see that side of him, like seeing him being so focused and like enjoy what he's doing. It makes me happy, be part of his life. We want to share life with each other, and so seeing him doing what he loves to do makes me feel good. I know he's fit, but sometimes things happen, accidents happen. I don't want to see him get hurt. So seeing him prepare for the race, let me see the other side of him. If you're dating, I don't need to go training with him, but I get to do some of the runs with him. And it was fun because I'm an active person, but I don't do this kind of training. I feel like I could do it as well.
Okay.
So I want to be part of what he's doing, but maybe not to this extent because I love to share things with him. And then what makes him like happy makes me happy.
Here we go, man. Wait, we can go through. Yeah.
Okay. What's your number? 393. Any bottles filled? No. Okay.
All right. So how are the feet? How's everything? Tell me what.
The feet hurt.
Okay.
I think I got a couple of blisters. I think I got a bruise from hitting a...
No, I'm telling you, from the times and everything, you've been doing like faster and faster. Like
Trying, but I think now I'm slowing down.
but this section, that's fine because these sections
it's supposed to be a little easier.
Yes, yeah.
I met Dave at Forest Hill, mile 62. He was in good spirits. Time for me to kind of get to work. And, the first thing I did kind of screw up was my flight was delayed by 2 hours, which meant I got to the start area. He was picking me up on Friday, and the mandatory athlete meeting was, I believe, at 1 o'clock. And the problem is that we ended up getting there late, and the drop bag pickup was already starting for them, the cars to head to the different aid stations. So he ended up missing some of the drop bags, not all of them. Had I were to do this again, I would have made sure to get there a lot earlier, just in the event that my flight was delayed. This was cutting it too close. I didn't know that, so that was the first slip up. Dave had never had major issues with blisters before. Living and training in Southern California, his feet were used to dry conditions, but at Western States with the snow melt, creek crossings, his feet got wet and stayed a little wet. He put off his shoe change until after Rucky Chucky, which was, by that time, mile 78. And by then, it was a little too late, and his feet were pretty damaged at that point.
Oh, dang. They are like moist. It's that new cream you put on. Try. I told you not to try it.
It really did some damage to the bottoms of his feet. So he wishes that he had some different socks that he had chosen and trained with, because he really could have used a sock change.
Just picking.
You're like, hey, I just started at Forest Hill.
I'm PG.
So what does a pacer actually do for 38 miles? You become the runner's brain, a butler, drill sergeant, kind of all rolled into one. At aid stations, my job was to just make sure that we were being efficient. Even before we saw the lights of the aid station, I'd be asking, like, what are you craving? What sounds good? And as soon as we arrived, I was filling his bottles, emptying his trash. He sat down, got whatever food he needed. While we were running, I was a human checklist. I says, when was the last time you ate? Are you drinking? Are you taking salt?
Because I peed right before Forest Hill.
Okay.
It was like less than a mile.
When was the last time you peed? What color was it? You're looking for light yellow, never motor or oil brown. That's a sign of rhabdo or some type of kidney issue.
Your coach is giving you a shout out, and it looks like you're doing great.
There you go.
I'll go first because I gotta grab those drop bags.
Any hot spots on your feet? At night, I managed his caffeine intake to keep him alert but not jittery. And for pain, it was Tylenol only, no NSAIDs like ibuprofen, which can be hard on the kidneys and cause kidney failure. So really, it's Tylenol, I think, is the only thing that's allowed during an ultra. We had to keep it fun. I did keep it fun. I was playing games. I was talking to him. We were bringing up stories of our past and working together. And we played this dumb game called Hunt or Be Hunted. So every headlamp we saw in front of us, was the prey, and we were the hunters. And I kept saying, gotta get that person, gotta get that person. And I think I got more of a kick out of this than Dave did. Dave was probably not as thrilled to be playing this game, but it worked, and we must have passed about 20 people.
Watermelon.
Yeah, potatoes. I actually, compared to what I've done in the past, this is pretty good due to the coaching of a.
No, it's your pacing.
Well,
You're pacing
due to your coaching.
You're pacing in the beginning.
Due to your coaching, your.
I did not pay him to say this.
You you stressed pacing. You stressed heat management, and you stressed eating.
Yeah.
And drinking, hydration and nutrition. Yeah. I mean, those are the three things that.
Next time I should an interview on a hill, a massive hill. We're going straight. Over down this way. I don't know, just in general, what surprised you about the race? The heat.
The heat, I thought, like by the time it's like, I guess the sun goes down later. I mean, they said it was gonna be hot, but I just didn't think it was gonna be hot for that long.
Okay.
Coming down.
Yeah, and they had said slower runners will benefit from. That's kind of like what most people think of, but until you're in it, you don't really, you have no idea. I wasn't even outside long, and I got burned because we were at elevation. I remember hearing that you can get burned quickly at elevation. So yeah, it's like.
Well, also the sun in California is hotter.
Yeah.
As always, don't forget to click the like or subscribe if you're enjoying this video and you would like to see more videos like it. Once we kind of knew that we were within buckle territory, I mean, he could walk it in and still get the buckle. It was starting to hurt for him and for myself at that point. We started to take it easy, but we were still moving well, still running, and just trying to get it done.
Okay, river crossing. I've been waiting for this. You ready, Dave? I'm gonna get wet?
Up to your chest.
Oh, thanks.
Water in one section. Yep.
I'll just go in. Are you kidding? You can try and cross.
No.
I thought you were gonna.
So finally, we had to set the right expectation. So based on his 100K times, I knew that he was capable of. Early on, he had mentioned a 24-hour goal, and in my head, I knew that was a bit beyond his current fitness and for this specific course. So a 24-hour Western States really is a completely different beast. And we talked it through, and we settled on a target time of about 28 to 30 hours, and 30 hours being the cutoff. And the plan was simple. Start painfully slow, conserve energy, and take more risk as the race progressed. So if he was just feeling amazing, then hey, then start picking up the pace. But I mean, honestly, just how this race starts out, that's really unlikely for that to happen. And he executed it perfectly. His early splits were so conservative that he was near the cutoff times. So he told me later he realized that he was being a little too slow, and then he picked it up. That discipline in the first half is really what sets you up for a strong finish like he had.
Oh, bubbles. All right. Sun is up.
Nice.
Made it through the night. We're about to see Scott Jurek. All right, we're doing well. Keep moving. We're moving on pace for 28 hours, maybe. We're a little over, but well under 30 hour. Dave, you could have made this more difficult, like, throwing some tantrums, vomiting, not holding pace. This is too easy.
I'm not, I don't know that I'm holding pace. I'm trying.
Yeah. Saying the job as a pacer is, I thought this would be harder because you'd be suffering more.
So in the end, what went right? I mean, despite some of the challenges we had, his conservative start was really what paid off huge in this. That was informed by that Western States training run. That really saved his race. The hot tub worked very, very well. He managed the heat. He had an ice bandana and was icing in his sleeves, and he had an ice hat. The heat was never an issue, and he had a really good icing strategy that we reviewed. He kept with it all through the beginning, all through the canyons, and he was never overwhelmed by them. The specific vert training gave him the leg strength that he needed to handle the relentless course. And this was a huge win. Dave told me afterwards, that I hammered into him the importance of consuming, 50 to 60 grams of carbohydrates, depending on what, this is what was working for Dave. He said that he normally eats based on feel, but which always resulted in cramping late in his races. This time, even without my preferred nutrition for the first half, I ate consistently on every uphill and monitored my hydration. And I had 0 cramps and very little soreness after the race. So I was really glad to hear him say that.
Thank you. Awesome. All right, what's been the most memorable moment so far?
Most memorable moment? I don't know. Well, I would say maybe the going up the escarpment.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
And just the crowds
Yeah.
as you went through?
Yeah, I mean, I had an idea that it was gonna be loud, but it was nothing. People were everywhere, like Tour de France. You know how they do go up out to us.
Yeah.
And then people just crowding the riders.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite that crowded, but it was I had room to move, but everybody was cheering. There's a girl holding this big old bottle of Jim Beam or Jack Daniels. She's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm not holding my arm in some awkward.
Boy.
All right. Hey. I'm telling you, that bear was massive. Yeah. Oh, can I take one? No, I think we're gonna fin. I don't know. Nah. Okay.
Congratulations!
Well done, David! All right. Nice job, buddy. Looking great, David. Yeah, here we go.
Got it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Dave Tien is a systems administrator, also spends his time as a swim coach. Wants to shout out pacer and coach Patrick Durante, his significant other Peggy, and cousin Ronnie.
Shout out to his wife Erin and the kids.
All right.
Dave crossed the finish line at Placer High in 28 hours and 19 minutes, and he fought through the pain and finished one of the toughest 100-milers in the U.S. Coaching and pacing him through this was probably one of the most rewarding experiences that I've had in the sport. It's a testament to his grit, the power of a solid, specific training plan that he was able to execute. If you have any questions about coaching, pacing for the Western States 100, or that inflatable hot tub, you can drop them in the comments below, and I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like or subscribe for more ultra content, and I'll see you on the trails.